As much as I'd like to be taking advantage of the cooler morning to hike, I also really want to take advantage of coffee time. Yes, I know what everybody is thinking. It is really hard to find a place to go to the bathroom out here. It's kind of funny how I can be in the middle of nowhere, but the moment I take my pants down, that is when I start hearing voices. Never did see the hikers, though. And there's somebody. So this is where I ended up setting up last night. Nice view of the sunrise. The ground could have been a little softer, especially since my foam pad is getting a little worn down. I'm filling the rocks more. I'm just filtering the last of the water from the cache. I had to put that 1.5 liters, 2 liters into my dirty bag, so that means I have to filter it. I was able to make another 4 or 5 miles last night, so I only have about 15 miles to the next good water source. So with these 2 bottles filled up, I should be good for this morning. And then life's supposed to get easier as far as water carries for a while. And in addition to whatever that loud group was this morning, I've got another person walking by me up there. Yesterday, it felt like I was the only person out here. Some of these clouds have actually been dropping a little bit of moisture. I got a couple of sprinkles yesterday. Not as much as I'd like. So I've talked before about how I far prefer to buy food as I go, usually. But on this trail, I've been having to change that to boxes just because the resupply options are really limited. Well, it looks like this is going to kind of screw me here, though. If I hit my normal 25 a day, I will get into Rollins Saturday night, Sunday morning. Sunday, obviously, the post office is closed, and then it just happens to be Labor Day. So Monday, September 5th, the post office is closed. I may be stuck in town way longer than I want because I can't leave without those extra shoes and things. So this is that quote-unquote questionable water source along the way. I should be able to make it to the spring. This segment of trail has me very appreciative of whatever limited opportunities for shade there are. And this is another spring. Should be a little easier water carries from here to Rollins from what I'm seeing. Also, the weather's actually nice. Wouldn't mind getting rained on. So it looks like the 2 people right ahead of me were Poles and Ranger. They're back there at the spring. So it's a little before 2 o'clock and I've gone a little over 16 miles. So I'm making good time out here. But yeah, I'm beat. It looks like due to post office hours, I have to get into Rollins at either a little before noon on Saturday in order to pick up the package, or else I won't be able to get it till Tuesday because Monday is a holiday and the post office is closed on Sunday. So I'm basically pushing as hard as I can reasonably. If I can make around 30 miles, maybe a little more today and tomorrow, and then I start really early the following day, I might be able to make it. Just kind of rankles me to have to be pushing this hard and then sit around town for a couple of days if I can't get my packages till Tuesday. And the littlest horny toad. Oh, well, that's a pretty sight. And jumping back and forth with Basin and Ranger. So another 7.5 miles to the first of these solar wells that are on the map. That's probably where I'm gonna start looking at where I'm going to end up today. That'll put me around high 20s, 30-mile range. Now granted, if I could do 35 miles today and tomorrow, that might fix my Rollins issue, but that only works if my okay-ish rear end doesn't break down out here. Unfortunately, the next 7.5 miles involved an uphill slog through deep sand that only occasionally had a side path to avoid it. Okay, filled up at the Gypsy Tire. I'm somewhere around 30 miles. There is a reservoir that a couple of people are camping out up ahead, but I think I'm going to try and eke out a couple of more miles. I'm basically just being stubborn at the moment. If I can eke out a couple of more miles a day, have another really strong day tomorrow, and then the day after start early, I might be able to walk into Rollins and pick up my package at the post office. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get a ride in, grab my boxes, and then come back out to walk back in. Okay, calling it at 33 miles today. I am just beat, and I'm getting into a climbing section, so it would be a couple of more miles, and well after dark by the time I got there. Another good long day. Hopefully I can hold up to another similar one tomorrow. Home sweet home for the night.